The goddess, then it shall be my pleasure to answer. Do you hold it to be true, O seeker, that you are ready to be tested? Blessed be your willing spirit. We commence. Premise the first. In honor of the goddess, that which was stellar must become sanguine. Correct?
Agreed. That is correct.
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser so that balance may be achieved. Correct?
That premise is correct, actually.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that lives, the stone soaked with blood, may be called an immaculate. Correct?
In fact, that premise is incorrect.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Your knowledge has been weighed and you have been found wanting. Begone, aspirant, and do not return until true wisdom has dawned upon the dark provinces of thy heart. Do you hold it to be true, O seeker, that you are? Your unpreparedness disappoints me.
Blow!
Blessed be the goddess, and blessed be...
Hello and welcome to our shop. You've probably noticed that my mother Nadia and I aren't from around here. No. We traveled rather far from our hometown to plant new roots here in Silverglen. My father, Ben, his death was somewhat mysterious, and we've traced the puzzle back to this little settlement. My mother will have plenty to say on that subject, if you're interested. Ma's a bit intense, to be sure. Set in her ways, but fiercely loyal to the family. Help her out and you've got a friend for life. Cross her, and you'll be better off skipping town. Not that that'll stop her from cursing your line for the next 1,000 cycles of bendis. My father was a good man, equal in character to his wife. His death nearly destroyed us, Ma and me. But now we're here, and we won't leave until we've held the proper parties accountable for their role in his death.
Farma Malbenita, a source hunter in Silverglen. I have traveled mile on top of mile to find help, and now help has, how you say, appeared from skinny vapors. My story? Well, this is no small tale. I think perhaps you will be more interested in the, how you say, the short end of stick. I believe Lawrence, the leader of Mining Guild, tell my husband and many of other workers to mine deadly ore called tenebrium. Lawrence knew that this ore caused rot. Charming name, no? Yet ordered miners to continue. Many men, my Ben among them, become the sickness. And now they, how you say, kick down the bucket. But the sickness, it is not normal. It kills swift and terrible, not unlike sores. My son Sebi and I travel from our home to find truth. But this has proven not so easy. My sweet little Pomargo Vizago, my darling Ben. We got along like, how you say, peas and ferrets. But here there is work, very well paid, in mines, clearing special rock from silver mine. So he leaves Sebi and I to come to Silverglen. We wait with hearts like stones for some months. And one day, we see familiar figure moving with strange steps on path toward cottage. We run to meet him, and take him into our arms, but he collapsed at our touch. We help him inside and set him to rest, but he was in terrible condition. Each hour he grew worse, rot so fast we hardly recognize him after 2 short days. He slipped away from us, and we bury him with much grief. When his father died, Sebi became restless. Being of the age, he joined army and go straight to front line. Though I was nearly old woman, I joined army as healer to be near and look after my boy. There we saw special legionnaire using strange weapon, and this legionnaire soon come to my tent with the same disease that killed Ben. I discovered the tenebrium ore in this weapon. It was the ore that killed them both. I come to Silverglen to discover truth, and here I find Lawrence, that arrogant man, conducts his business without apologize to any. Exactly this. Please, Source Hunter, you must help me prove that Lawrence made his workers to mine deadly tenebrium. For your help, I offer blessing from my homeland. Se vi mal successos, mi plantos serit sarbo cae tormenti via nepo sogiai branco. Translation is difficult, but it means something like, if you fail, I will plant cherry tree and haunt your grandbaby beneath branches. Good luck. I will do my best to give answers, Source Hunter. I have not found scrap of civilization among these apes. Sebi longs for heaping plate of my famous sire mule, but the local fairs support no fine food, unless squirrel meat inspire you. As for neighbors, well, those cultists would rather sacrifice supper to goddess than eat it. May Zalmoxis strike him down, the murderer! I have one goal in Silverglen, to make him share in the suffering he caused. I am certain he has gained from making those miners take the tenebrium. Now I have only to prove it. Nothing natural could cause such terrible disease at mere touch. If you ask me, I say dark magic, maybe even source at its root. Fuck that foul thing! A terrible disease. It transforms flesh of living into flesh of corpse, while infected person still lives. Arms grow black and heavy, legs grow black and heavy, hair rots from scalp. Cielo helpo min! Oh, what memories I have. This illness, this rot, it sounds very much like the disease that came to Home Forest.
If the scum who infected your forest are here, we'll round up every last one of them. You can set your clock by that, lady.
Blessed be. Welcome to Silver.
They say a witch lives in the woods east of here, but I've never seen her myself.
I'm aching to share a moment. Hi there, honey. You look like you're in dire need of some fun, and I'm just the girl to fun you. Oh, sugar, that's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of, yours and mine has hardly begun. What say we get better acquainted upstairs? I've got all kinds of, details to share with you. Indeed I do. And I'm just itching to take you places you've only ever dreamed of, darling. What's a lousy 250 gold between an adventurer like you and a fine piece of tale like the one I've got in store for you? Oh, come now, honey. I promise to take you for a spin so wild you'll be begging for more. And more's my guarantee. Oh, go right ahead, sweetheart. Darling, I don't hardly recognise this place no more. Everything's changed since those silly immaculates came into vogue. The miners, they used to spend their last penny on a backwards glance from yours truly. But now, they'd rather pray than play. Ugh, I just don't understand it. They just stand around and praise the so-called goddess all day long. I've no idea who she is, but apparently she gets her kicks from having blood sprayed all over her. Now, I knew a girl once who was into that kind of stuff. Her clients used to call her goddess and mistress too, but there was precious little divine about her.
Praise the goddess. I passed
Come
the
here,
time.
amazing.
Both Hank and remain in peace.
Well, the cat's out of the bag. Nothing a healthy dose of the fear of the seven won't fix, though.
You dare disturb my ruminations? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
No, for...
Oh, you startled me. Let me compose myself. Hello, stranger. How can I help you? Oh, me? Oh, I'm just the waitress around here, as you can see. My husband, Blosius, is a legionnaire currently stationed in Sicil, but I haven't heard from him in far too long. He's Will? But that means he's... Oh, no. Oh, not my cutie, broody buttercup.
Oh, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear. I've just the potion for that.
Oh, you haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer ya? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial.
Friend, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Bowl.
Keep the change.
Yes! I can
like to
feel
order
the
a
goddess's
drink, please.
vigor coursing through my very veins.
Oh, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with...
You dare disturb my ruminations? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
Enjoying your stay in Silverglen, I trust?
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives. Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a gallon of you believe in the God, baby? Give the angels all my
here! It's crazy! It'll kill me!
Come on. Are you afraid of that pathetic little thing? Show us what you've got. He's bluffing, I say, but you might actually go boom soon.
Very well, have it your way. What's that gleam?
Do you believe in love at first sight? Or do I need to walk by again? Me? I'm Ramon! No questions, please. Ramon does not ponder. He does not wonder. He only loves. Even true love has a price, angel face. Luckily for you, that price is but 250 golden coins. Fine. Break my heart. At least I'll go to heaven. Do you believe in the God?
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend? Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend? Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
What out of the time?
Come here, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I would gather in my You believe in the gods, baby. You get the answer to all my brighten my day at every galaxy in my Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day at every galaxy in my You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all my questions. Tell me, you and someone are you Tell me, you and someone are you home? Tell me, sweetie, you and someone are you always? You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all my Come hither, sweetheart, or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day. You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all my Or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial.
Friend, this is
Tell me,
most
sweetie,
excellent
you and
news.
someone are you
Welcome
always?
to the Immaculate Fold.
I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Come hither, sweetheart.
Why don't you
Or if I had a
stay a
star
while,
for every
darling?
time you
I
brighten
just
my
know I
day,
could take
I'd
you
have
on
a
a
galaxy in
wild
my
ride
hand.
if you let me.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this hot? Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this hot?
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers. Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this hot?
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers. Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always this hot? Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always this hot?
Over here, sweet cheeks.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always
This is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Yes! I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride if you
These
let
goblins
me.
are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and
Do you
twice
believe
as
in the
mean.
gods, baby?
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Hi there, cutie pie.
Do you
Wanna
believe
have
in
a
the
good
gods,
time?
baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Why don't you stay
Come
a
hither,
while,
sweetheart.
darling?
Oh,
just
if I had a
know I could
star
take
for
you
every
on a
time you brighten my
wild
day,
ride if
I'd
you
have a
let
galaxy
me.
in my hand. Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Why
Tell
don't
me,
you
sweetie,
stay a
do you have
while,
someone,
darling?
or are
I
you
just know
always
I could take you on a wild ride if you let me.
Excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand. Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Tell me, sweetie, you and someone.
Brandon, what news from the mines?
No news, sir. Goblins will slice us to ribbons if we approach the bridge.
Unacceptable. I want those goblins out of my mine by yesterday. Send another man. As many as it takes.
We haven't enough men among us to take on even a few of them, sir.
Are you deaf? I said I want those goblins out! Make it happen, even if you have to spear Drexis yourself.
Source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? The goblins? The orcs? The cult? Or the whole pretty bouquet? Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'm finished with this one pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks, and now it's time for old Brandon to take a load off. In fact, you may be able to help speed my retirement plan along.
I must say I'm also intrigued.
I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge. Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can fetch a prettier sum than its weight in gold. I intend to lift it, sell it, and live out the rest of me days in comfort. The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the King's Cave, much less make off with the stuff without being noticed. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it to me, and I'll deliver you a few pieces of information about Silverglen, and Lawrence in particular, that are sure to make your mouth water. I wouldn't wish the wrath on me worst enemy, though. So let me give you a little something to contain the tenebrium bars. It's lined with the fragments of a special stone that keeps rats' ill effects at bay. Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, is not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea, and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damned bridges, haven't they? I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend. That circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by some strange magic and convinced most of the locals that she were the conduit of the goddess or some such tripe. A strange sort of substance, discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamouring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since. To the right buyer, it's worth more than diamonds. Rot! Oh, you're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it. The other half were cured by that cult. I remember him well. Decent man, strong-backed, but something of a funny accent, no? He managed to leave Silverglen alive, but as I recall, the symptoms of wrath were already upon him.
Well, kick my cap and call me Sue. Taking tasks from back dealers, are we? God's almighty.
Your squawking is so much like an angry mockingbird's.
A source hunter! My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silverglen. Please, valiant hunter, let us know how we can assist you. Oh, I am no one special. Merely a humble servant of the guild and shepherd to the happy flock of miners within this settlement. My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps, my most upright highness, you might be able to help us with this little problem. You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed. To think how the humble miners of Silverglen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the Tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop, a certain spitting Satan named Drexis, promised to clear the Tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brained fiends refused to vacate. They've kept close guard of the bridges to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons. These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers? Preposterous! What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silverglen? You do best to do as I do, my liege, and turn a deaf ear to her insane accusations. Please, Your Grace, I am completely at your disposal. Those brutes! I invited them here to save our valued miners from the ill effects of clearing Tenebrium, and those interlopers met my invitation with a hostile takeover. They haven't allowed a single human miner past them in months, and meanwhile my men have all but forgotten their vocation and turned instead to their damned religion. Useless stuff, my liege, worse than common dirt, but 10 times as difficult to extract and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it immediately. Yes, a dreadful business that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to Tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremities, fatigue, malaise. At first we attributed these symptoms to, well, to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what that crackpot conduit would have one believe. My liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silverglen. Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silverglen at the height of the rot hold on our miners. The people were desperate, you see. When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction, every last one of the bunch began speaking of her as though she were some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them. Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick. Or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil. Ah, yes, Ben. Of course, one of our many noble miners, Your Grace. A smallish man. I believe he's around here somewhere, isn't he? Enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessings of the conduit to replace a sense of a job well done, the miners care hardly at all for getting the mines back in good working order.
I don't mean to make trouble where there ain't any, comrade, but in my years of hunting source, I learned that anyone so eager to climb into your lap after a moment's meeting is hiding something they hope you won't discover. I'm not saying this Lawrence character is involved in sorcery, but it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick to find out he knows more than he's letting on. Old Medora must be going mad, mustn't she? Tie her up and cart her away. Straight to the loony bin, post haste, the paranoid old fool. I never once acted outside of my best judgment, comrade. I've made my share of mistakes, from the trifling to the grave, but I promise you this. I'd rather be overly suspicious all day, every day, than let a single piece of evidence slip through my notice.
At least they don't have to mind you.
The world is not immaculate.
Immaculate I want to be. The
Blessed
blood
be
of
the goddess,
lost will
and
flow.
blessed
be the conduit.
Bow before the goddess and bow before
Let
her
me
mouth
spill
upon
blood
this
for
earth.
thee, O
The
Holy
conduit. Hold high the knife and let it plunge into the lost, so that by their blood we may redeem this downtrodden.
Diligently will I read the words of the goddess.
It may be again.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
Blessed be the goddess, and blessed be the conduit.
And behold, said the goddess, the blood is the life. Free art thou to kill this lesser, for its soul is lost and impure. With its blood better thyself, and in time thou too wilt become an immaculate.
Let me spill
Let
blood
me
for
spill
thee, O
blood
Holy
for thee,
One.
O
The
Holy
goddess is the word. Then it shall be my. Do you hold it to be? Blessed be premise the first.
In fact, that premise is incorrect. It's possible that you're wrong, but it's a certainty you'll regret it if you really are. Well, have it...
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in
That premise is correct, actually. Do I really need to beat the right answer out of you?
Let me speak. Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
No, we'll do as I say and there's an end to it.
Premise the third. Only those...
Agreed.
Your knowledge has been weighed, and you have been found wanting. Begone, as the goddess is the light and the few. The conduit, yes.
As yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
try harder against me.
Eternal silence awaits you. Lightning flash!
Sweet relief.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
What's that? I think there are hidden foes ahead.